What's up everyone, Ace of All Trades here, back with another retro gaming video. If you guys missed the last video, be sure to check out the link in the description box below. And if you're not familiar with the series, be sure to check out the playlist link down below as well. Check it out, all the videos, get the feel for what retro gaming really is. Now, this time around for retro gaming, I am bringing you guys Kirby Air Ride. Now, you know, you had Diddy Kong Racing, you had Mario Kart, you had a Crash Team Racing. So why not have Kirby in a racing type format? So a little bit information about the game. Kirby Air Ride is a Nintendo Gamecube exclusive. It was developed by HAL Laboratories, obviously published by Nintendo. It was released first in Japan July 11, 2003, then here in the United States October 13, 2003. So the game is about give or take about 13 plus years old. And with Kirby Air Ride, I mean, you can't just have a racing game and it be it. I mean, you could for certain games, but what Kirby Air Ride tried to do, they wanted to make it different from just a regular typical racing game. And of course you're not using cars, you're using different type of star vehicles that obviously within the Kirby universe, which is actually a pretty cool concept if you're familiar with Kirby at all. Now what they have is the Air Ride, which is basically the basic racing mode itself. You know, your players, you can choose the machine and go against up to 3 other human characters, or you could go against the computer itself. Now, one thing I thought it was cool with Air Ride, and you'll see it through this footage here. This is actually City Trial, and I'll get back into that in a little bit. But one thing about Air Ride and just all the modes in general, they have these different tasks that you're able to complete during each level of the game, and it depends on the vehicle you're in, it depends on what stage you are, and if you complete these tasks excuse me, if you complete these certain tasks, it helps you get more vehicles, more stages, definitely like just unlockables and everything like that, which was a really cool concept. And you know what, I actually played this game a lot. Like, it was actually really fun, surprisingly. Like, I remember I got it, whatever, and I was just like, let's check it out. I didn't really think much of it. I mean, I always liked Kirby was always cool, but like putting Kirby in like a racing format and like a racing scenario, what didn't seem like it would work, but it actually worked out pretty well. I actually enjoyed the hell out of it. Now the other 2 major modes of play that you had in the game, you had Top Ride, and Top Ride was a racing mode. But the thing is though, the track is much smaller, and what you can do is you actually are looking up from the top perspective, and it's just more of a mini game. It was pretty fun, it was pretty cool, but nothing too serious, but it can be competitive as well. But the major mode that I wanted to talk about was the City Trial. Now the City Trial itself, you basically go around this huge city, and you have the opportunity to be able to get multiple vehicles of your choosing. Now the one reason why I wanted to talk about this, because they actually carried this concept over to Super Smash Brothers when it comes to the different modes. Like, if you remember, I forgot exactly the mode that comes into my head right now, but this is for the Wii U, the latest one for the Wii U, and you have the ability to be able to pick up different abilities, and if you run into your partner, like someone you're competing against, if you beat them up or anything like that, you get to steal their abilities too. I believe they got it from this mode itself, and it's actually pretty dope. You go around the city, different events happen within the city, which you can cause to get you special weapons, special vehicles, but you go around and you collect different abilities. You have the ability to be able to hop off your bike or whatever you may have, and to grab different ones. And it was actually a pretty cool concept, between 5 to 10 minutes, where you're able to just load up on abilities. Like, that's what you want to do. You want to load up in all of your abilities, because if you're able to do so, I mean, it gives you a better chance later on when you go into the battle arena, or if you are racing your opponents. I always thought it was a really cool concept, and I spent a lot of my time probably playing this. It was cool playing it with with the computer and against the AI, but I prefer to play this mode with friends. It was really, really cool. So that's just a little bit of information about Kirby. Now, my next topic I wanted to kind of go over and discuss is, I know I brought this up with Rayman. If you guys missed that, like I said, the link is down below. But I also feel like Kirby is one of those characters that is kind of underrated, maybe. I mean, don't get me wrong, Kirby is one of the Nintendo franchise characters in my opinion. Kirby's always getting games on Nintendo 3DS, on the DS, on the GameCube, on the Wii, everything. So I'm sure that Kobe. See, I'm thinking of the lake for some reason. Weird. Whatever. I'm sure that Kirby is gonna have some type of game on the Nintendo Switch coming out later in March. I wouldn't be surprised. But I really think that he's underrated. I mean, I think he is. Like, yeah, he got a TV show and all that, but I feel like they don't promote Kirby as much as they could. I feel like Kirby's had some real dope games, like some really dope games. Like any of his games from the Nintendo 3DS was pretty dope. Like I even had the opportunity to play and I beat it with Kirby Robot on Nintendo 3DS. And I didn't think I was going to actually like playing the game, but it still kept the same concept of the game, but you introduced robots to it too. And it was actually pretty dope. So if you're a fan of the Kirby franchise, Kirby Planet Robot, pick it up for Nintendo 3DS. It's dope. But I don't know. Maybe this is just me. I could be off, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you believe Kirby is an underrated character and the Nintendo franchise? Do you think they should promote him more? Do you think they should promote him less? Let me know. Now, next topic. Since we're talking about Nintendo, let's go ahead and just put it out there on the table. What console for Nintendo do you believe is the best? Now, you can go top 3, top 5, whatever you may be. And this is including handhelds and consoles. Now, you know what? Nah, let's leave the handhelds out there because it's just not fair. Too many of them. Let's just go consoles. I'm going to give you my top 3. And no, you can't say the Nintendo Switch because at the time of the recording of this video, it did not come out yet. So leave that out, you guys, in the comment section below. Trolls, all you guys know what you guys do. But I would have to say my favorite console of all time for Nintendo goes back down to Super Nintendo, SNES. A lot of my favorite Nintendo games come from the Super Nintendo. It is what it is. I mean, I can still pick up the Super Nintendo right now and play favorite games right now, and I would have no problem, and I would have just as much fun as I did before. I can still go through Super Mario World right now and find out different secrets within Super Mario World for different levels and everything like that. So I would actually have to say the Super Nintendo would probably be my favorite console for Nintendo of all time. For Nintendo, and then I like the GameCube, but I can't say the GameCube next. I would have to go with the Nintendo 64, and then from the Nintendo 64, I would then put the I would actually put the Wii over the Wii U, just because I feel like the Wii U with the gamepad is cool and all that, but the motion controllers for the Wii was just ridiculous. Like, it was really, really fun. So I actually would put the Wii over the Wii U. I can't say the NES is fun. Don't get me wrong, absolutely classic, but I couldn't put it into my top 3. I would definitely have to say Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, and then the Wii. So let me know what you guys' top 3 down below. Like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion. You guys may not agree with my opinion, and that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Super Smash Brothers. I wanted to briefly mention this. Just like I said before, the Nintendo Switch will be coming out early March. Do you guys see a Super Smash Brothers game coming out for the Switch? I feel like it'll be a few years before Nintendo releases another Super Smash Brothers for the Switch. I mean, of course, you already know in general that if they come out with a Super Smash Brothers for the Switch, people are gonna buy it specifically for that. I mean, Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U sold pretty well, and I'm sure they're gonna do that again too, because it will boost their numbers. I don't know if it'll boost it a lot, well, where it will make this console, the next console, successful. But I definitely do see them maybe a couple, 2 or 3 years, or actually maybe 2 years, before they come out with a Super Smash Brothers for the Switch. If you guys have any opinions or questions or any comments about that, definitely let us know down below. Any remarks? Kirby, always been a fun character. Always appreciated Kirby in the Nintendo atmosphere. Couldn't see him in any other franchise other than with Nintendo. But I thank you guys so much for checking out another retro gaming video. Be sure to check out the next one coming out very soon. Let me know what you guys think of everything in the comment section. We're watching and we're looking, and be ready to have somebody else on here other than just myself. I know you guys have been asking for that. Thank you guys so much. This is Ace of All Trades with the illuminaughty.com, and I'm out.